as they turn onto Decision Street. It's HH Bullet holding them clear by 2.5. I'm Warning You is second, Ultra Cut third, but strong through the lane. HH Bullet is the winner. I'm Warning You second, Ultra Cut third. Now back to the winners in closure. Second race winner, number 2, HH Bullet. Alberta bred 3-year-old bay gelding by As Promise from the No Nukes mare BH Geneva. Owned by Hugo So of Edmonton. Trained and driven to victory by John Chappell. First win this year for HH Bullet in 12 tries. Mile today, 1:58, 4/5 for number 2, HH Bullet. Third race field now in the hands of the starter. And it's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing, firing out of there. Lovely Lizzie H from along the rail. Rhythm Queen as well. Lovely Lizzie H does clear, though, quickly into that first turn for John Chappell. Back in second, Rhythm Queen. Coming through for third, Del Rio Indy. Back there in fourth, Dreamin' of Indiana. Tucking in behind that one, you have the Speed Diva. And then it is Red Star Pristine. And the trailer in the early going is Sudsy. They all get down to the pylon. Single file, they march towards the quarter. It's Lovely Lizzie H. Set up shop early on the front end. She leads it by a length and a half on Rhythm Queen. Back in third for Del Rio Indy. Dreamin' of Indiana tracking that one after the first quarter of 29 2/5. Speed Diva staying in. Moving out, Red Star Pristine. That's going to flush out Dreamin' of Indiana. Also looking at the outside flow from the back is Sudsy. 4 in, 3 out. They come by the grandstand. Lovely Lizzie H. John Chappell looking for 2 in a row here this afternoon. He's clear by 2 on Dreamin' of Indiana, who's an outside second. Tucked in third, Rhythm Queen. Outside fourth, Red Star Pristine. Inside fifth, Del Rio Indy. Outside in sixth is Sudsy. And shuffle back the trail, but still right there is Speed Diva. Half a mile in a minute and 4/5, 31 2 in the second quarter. It's Lovely Lizzie H driving on now, opening up a length and a half on Dreamin' of Indiana. Rhythm Queen not keeping the pocket filled. Red Star Pristine looking to drive 3 wide. There she goes for Jamie Gray. And then it is on the outside is Sudsy with Del Rio Indy and Speed Diva. Here comes Red Star Pristine with a big brush on the far turn. 3/4, 1:30 and 4. 30 seconds down the backside. Red Star Pristine paces right on by Lovely Lizzie H. Rhythm Queen re-rallying now from third. And then Del Rio Indy. Here they come for home. Red Star Pristine made the big move on the final turn, and she's clear and comfortable. She's your third race winner here at Evergreen. It is Red Star Pristine in front. Battle for second is going to go to Lovely Lizzie H over Rhythm Queen third. The winner, Red Star Pristine. 5 Red Star Pristine. 4-year-old bay mare by Gothic Dream. From the Abercrombie Dam Armbro Nerve, Red Star Pristine, bred and owned by Robert Murphy of Surrey, British Columbia, trained and driven to victory by Jamie Gray. Red Star Pristine keeps a win streak alive. She's won 3 in a row, 2 in a row here at Evergreen Park. She's got 4 wins this year. She wins today in 2 minutes, 4/5. The field now under starter's command. And it's post time, 4th race. They're off and pacing. Leaving out from the center, Sunshine Promises and Nightingale from the Rail Prairie Heat. Making a break behind the gate, Brian's Legacy. As they charge into the first turn, Sunshine Promises takes over for Quentin Schneider. Prairie Heat holding down the 2-hole. Parked out, Nightingale backing off. Coming through there was Messina trying to hold down third. Big gap there in fourth. Nightingale's going to have to take back into that one as Prairie Heat now scoots out of the 2-hole and moves to the front. It is Prairie Heat now. Jamie Gray with the favorite on the lead. Sunshine Promises second. Messina third. Nightingale did back off for fourth. Moving up then and into fifth, you have Better's Objection. Then it's back to Hill Drop Blue, and after the break, the trailer, Brian's Legacy. First quarter, 29 seconds flat. The maidens come off the turn. It is Prairie Heat showing the way for Jamie Gray, looking to win right back. here this afternoon is Jamie Gray. Racing second, Sunshine Promises, filling the pocket well. 2 lengths then to Messina. On the move from fourth, Better's Objection, backing up Nightingale, and Brian's Legacy also gaining from the rear of the field. Back there trailing Hill Drop Blue. Half and 58 and 2, 29 and 2, second quarter. Quick half here for these maidens. It's Prairie Heat down the backside by 2.5, trying to keep tabs on her. Sunshine Promises. Messina from third. Better's Objection angling out from fourth. And Brian's Legacy right there from fifth as well with a shot at them as they went by 3 quarters. 129 and 1. It's Prairie Heat out by 2.5. Here comes Messina into second. And Better's Objection third. Brian's Legacy off stride again as they turn for home. Prairie Heat, she's not home yet. Here comes Rick Schneider with Messina. Looks her in the eye and goes right on by. Messina strong into the stretch. Prairie Heat tiring in the late going. It is Messina going to score the upset here. She wins it by 4 over Prairie Heat, and Brian's Legacy up for third. Ricky Schneider, Messina breaks her maiden here this afternoon. First win in 9 tries. Picks up a maiden mark here today of 2:01, 1/5. Messina 30-1 upsetter here in the fourth. Another full field of 7 here for the fifth. Now in motion. It's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Hot Night firing out from the center, but from the inside, Fairlead is away well as RB Ethel Mertz. Hot Night trying to clear for Brandon Campbell. She does step around Fairlead, makes the front. Back in second, it is Fairlead, then RB Ethel Mertz. Then back to Bad as Bert. Next in line, Island Jaja. And then you have Fingerprint and the trailer. Tijuana Brass will have to come from last to win this one for Fred Gillis. Single file. They move to the quarter, and it is Hot Night getting them there by 2. Brennan Campbell trying to rate her in the second quarter here, ration out her speed with Fairlead in behind in second. RB Ethel Mertz third. Bad as Bert from fourth horse position. And the outside tier moving now. RB Ethel Mertz is out and on the attack for Larry McCalla. First quarter 29 and 4. The pace picks up now. Hot Night with RB Ethel Mertz coming at her strong. Those two matching strides in front of the grandstand, and they are pacing strong here, approaching the half. Hot Night inside. RB Ethel Mertz would love to clear, cannot so far. Fairlead gapped out third, then Bad as Bert, and then Island Jaja with Fingerprint and Tijuana Brass getting underway from the back. Half in a minute and a fifth, 30 and 2 second quarter. Hot Night put RB Ethel Mertz into the 2-hole as they sprint down the backside. It's about 4 back to Fairlead. Bad as Bert wheeling out from fourth for Brent Grundy, and then trying to gain from the back is Tijuana Brass. It's Hot Night going for it now for Brandon Campbell. She's pouring it on in the final turn. Opens up 4 on RB Ethel Mertz. 3 quarters, 1:28 and 1. 28 seconds in the third quarter, and it's Hot Night by 5. RB Ethel Mertz clinging to second, then Fairlead and Bad as Bert. Hot Night trying to finish it off. Big third quarter for her. She's going to get the job done. It's Brandon Campbell again with Hot Night. Bad as Bert is strong, closing second. RB Ethel Mertz third. Your winner, Hot Night. Closure. Fifth race winner, number 4, Hot Night. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Northern Luck from the Arts Place mare One Hot Lady. Owned by Bill Andrew, George Rogers, and Jim McPhail of Calgary. Trained and driven to victory by Brandon Campbell. Hot Night with her second win this year. The mile today, a quick 1:57 3/5 for Hot Night. 1:57 3, final time for Hot Night here in the fifth. Six horses on the gate from the second tier. Number 7, Duff Love. They're all set. It's post time for the 6th. They're off and pacing. Rambo pass out of there quickly for Ron Baxter from the rail. Prime Time Scooter driving through as well from the second tier. Duff Love looking to lead was Chaucer Hanover yet to take back into fourth for Larry McAuliffe. On the head end, battle on. Prime Time Scooter Being challenged by Rambo Pass, the board favorite. Rambo Pass having to accelerate as they head down the backside the first time and takes over from Prime Time Scooter. Lets them go. Right there in third, close up, Duff Love. Then about 4 back to Chaucer Hanover. Then next you've got Undercover Brother following in with Dance Like a Hoss and the trailer Land Baron. Y'all get down to the pylons. It is Rambo Pass showing the way. Primetime Scooter racing second. Full of pace, it appears. From third is Duff Love. The first quarter was 28-4. They come by the grandstand. It's Rambo Pass leading it. Primetime Scooter staying in the pocket. Tipped out now, Duff Love from third. Then you've got inside Chaucer Hanover fourth. Outside Undercover Brother in fifth. Then Dance Like a Hoss trying to work it from third over. And still Land Baron can see them all from back there in seventh. The half, 59-3, 30-4 in the second quarter. Rambo Pass, he's let out a notch. He opens up 2 on Primetime Scooter. Duff Love tipped out, not advancing yet from third. And then Chaucer Hanover looking 3 wide. Undercover Brother also way wide there in the backside. Dance Like a Hoss is gaining. As they head down the backside, it's still Rambo Pass. He's clear by 2.5. Duff Love backing through them, coming on strong in a second. Undercover Brother for John Chappell. And also wheeling out from the back, Dance Like a Hoss has some pace to offer. 3 quarters, 129-3. It's Undercover Brother blowing right on by Rambo Pass, who's tired here as they turn for home. Undercover Brother, John Chappell, has this one clear by 4. Dance Like a Hoss trying to close in the late going, but Undercover Brother well in hand and in command here in the 6. Wins it by 3. Dance Like a Hoss second. Chaucer Hanover up for third. Your winner, Undercover by Doug Stout of Camrose, driven to victory for his second winner today by driver John Chappell. Undercover Brother picking up his second win this year in 12 starts. The mile today, 2 minutes, 3/5 for Undercover Brother. Three five two six is now official. Official order 3-5. 7th race. Field of Maidens now in the hands of the starter. And it's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing. To Wit from the inside, out quickly along with Centrifugal Motion. Off stride from the second tier, X5 making a break. Moving up in between horses, KG Ruby Jane. Also outside, looking for room at the pylons is Double Tough. And then it is from the back, Tough Like Matt and Aria Subis back down pacing at the back, X5. Leading them from the inside there, To Wit got to the lead for Ron Baxter and is taking the field towards the quarter. Racing second, Centrifugal Motion. From third, you have KG Ruby Jane ducking into fourth, Double Tough. And then it is Tough Like Matt, Aria Subis, and X5. They get away in race book order as they go by the quarter in 31 2/5 seconds. In no hurry, To Wit on the front end. No pressure yet for him, and he leads it by length and a half on Centrifugal Motion. Happy with the pocket at this point. Tipped out now and outside third. Moving up, Gary Clark with a Double Tough. On the inside fourth, KG Ruby Jane. Outside fifth is Tough Like Matt. The back two still Aria Subis and X5. Past the half in 1:04.1. The pace picking up now. To Wit by a length on the outside. Double Tough is moving up and into second. Down on the inside third, Centrifugal Motion waits for racing room. And then it is Tough Like Matt and outside fourth. KG Ruby Jane considering the outside from fifth. And then Aria Subis and X5. Down the backside, To Wit picking up the tempo. Double Tough can't get to him. 3 wide now, and coming on is Tough Like Matt for Mark Bradley. Scooting up and after the leader. Down on the inside, Centrifugal Motion looks to shake loose. And out 3 wide, KG Ruby Jane. It is Tough Like Matt taking over from To Wit. Centrifugal Motion out of the pocket now with pace for John Chappell. After the 3 quarters, 1:35.1. They turn for the payoff. 3 wide and coming on. Centrifugal Motion is going to blow them away here in the stretch. Easy winner, a hat-trick winner for John Chappell. Centrifugal Motion in front. To Wit came back for second. Tough Like Matt third. The winner, Centrifugal Motion. Now back to the winners in closure. 7th race winner number 2, Centrifugal Motion. Alberta bred 3-year-old Bay Colt by As Promised from the Logmare, Feeling All Right. Owned by Doug Shaw and Mike Raymond of Airdrie. Trained by Doug Shaw. And driven to victory for his hat-trick winner today by driver John Chappell. Centrifugal Motion breaks his maiden in his second lifetime appearance. Maiden mark today 2:05 4/5. They swing into the stretch. And it's post time. Race 8. They're off and pacing. Inside 2 leaving Itchy-Coo Park as well as Verona Champagne from the outside. Cam's Lucky Charm wants to be part of the early action. Shooting through from the second tier now, Lady Precept. And that's hung out Verona Champagne briefly as she now ducks into third. The leader is Itchy-Coo Park. Getting away second, Lady Precept. Ducking into third, Verona Champagne in front of Cam's Lucky Charm. Then you've got Tarms back in fifth in front of Hot Bronze. And the trailer, Concrete Angel. Mike Hennessy wanted the front from the inside. He got it with Itchy-Coo Park. And she leads them by a length there on Lady Precept. The first quarter, 29 4/5 seconds. Back in third is Verona Champagne. Having to tip out from fifth and get moving is Tarms. Down on the inside, Cam's Lucky Charm saving ground. Hot Bronze is tipped out. And the trailer is Concrete Angel. Off the turn, they come. They approach the half. Pacing in front of the grandstand and the fans here at Evergreen Park, it is Itchy-Coo Park on the lead by 2 on Lady Precept. Tarms an outside third, trying to grind into the margin. Verona Champagne a tucked in fourth. Hot Bronze fifth. Cam's Lucky Charm and a Concrete Angel. No one's got to Itchy-Coo Park yet. She went by the half in 1:01.1. 31-2 in the second quarter. Itchy-Coo Park driving on now for Mike Hennessy. Here comes Tarms, more serious-like for John Chappell into second. Back in third, Lady Precept. Then you've got Verona Champagne from fourth. And outside fifth, Hot Bronze. And then it is Cam's Lucky Charm and a Concrete Angel. 3 quarters in 1:30.3. It's still Itchy-Coo Park trying to hold off Tarms. Tarms is coming on the outside now, pacing well. And then back in third, Lady Precept and Verona Champagne. They turn for home. Itchy-Coo Park, she's been there throughout. Tarms trying to reach. Lady Precept third. It's Itchy-Coo Park and Tarms to decide it. Down to the payoff. Itchy-Coo Park on the inside, hanging on to win it over Tarms and Lady Precept. The winner, Itchy-Coo Park. The winners in closure, 8th race winner, number 1, Itchy-Coo Park. Alberta bred 4-year-old bay mare by Whelan Chance from the Dexter Nuke stam, Neely's K-Nuke. Itchy-Coo Park, owned by Rod and Liz Hennessy of Millet. Trained and driven to victory for his second winner today by Mike Hennessy. Itchy-Coo Park wins right back 2 in a row here at Evergreen Park. 3 wins this year. The mile today, 2 minutes flat for Itchy-Coo Park. Results are official. On the gate, 2 from the second tier. The field now in the hands of the starter. And it's post time. 9th race, K&D Ventures Limited Pace. They're off and pacing, hustling hard from the rail. Rich Cachet in between horses, Apache Brave. Outside looking to leave as well, GT's Jet. And leaving enough to tuck into fourth there, Highwayman, as Jenna's little dude made a break on the first turn. That caused problems for Sergei Rachmaninoff. Out wide, Notorious Pick. And then at the back now, Armbro Beach Baby. As they come off the turn, everyone back down pacing. It was Rich Cachet able to keep the front, getting into the 2-hole Apache Brave. Highwayman for third as GT's Jet had to settle into fourth. Then about 3.5 back to Jenna's little dude after he made a break. And then Notorious Pick following that one with Sergei Rachmaninoff. And back to Armbro Beach Baby. First quarter, 28 seconds flat. Rich Cachet made to earn the lead from the inside post for Miles Ford. Puts up a 28-second opening quarter. Now under pressure to the outside. Here comes Highwayman for Brad Watt, propping the pace. And he's driving on into second. Back on the inside in the pocket third there, Apache Brave. Then GT's Jet an inside fourth. General's Little Dude to the outside fifth. Notorious Pick under urging from Brent Grundy in sixth. And Sergei Rachmaninoff well back to Armbro Beach Baby. half in 57 and 4. They head down the backside. Highwayman is nose to nose and wheel to wheel with Rich Cachet. Slipping out of the pocket, Apache Brave for Rene Goulet. Out 3 wide, Jenna's Little Dude. And coming up the inside, GT's Jet. Notorious Pick with Traffic Trouble. 3/4, 127 flat. Track record in jeopardy. Far outside, coming on still, Highwayman looking 3 wide. Apache Brave has pace, and here he comes for Rene Goulet. It's Apache Brave springing off cover and taking the lead. Highwayman still fighting the good fight, and back to Rich Cachet, but it is Apache Brave sprinting home a winner in the K&D Ventures Limited Pace. Highwayman second, looked to be Rich Cachet third. And then Notorious Pick, your winner, Apache Brave. Opening race field now in motion, and it's post time. They're off and pacing. Gunning from the outside, Key Biscayne. Inside, also leaving well, Operative West. From along the pylons, Mr. Donovan away in the top 3. As they move on that first turn, it is Quentin Schneider with Operative West getting to the front. Mr. Donovan's going to fill the pocket, backing off for third, Key Biscayne. Then a gap of 3 back to Promising Moira. Following her there, Promising Nyastasia. Then it is Fiddles Ready, second to last. The trailer is Oliver's K. Stretched out somewhat as they get to the quarter. It's Operative West on the top end doing the stretching. Paces the first quarter in 29 and 3. Back in second, Mr. Donovan for Mark Bradley. Close up third is Key Biscayne. Still a gap of about 2 lengths back to Promising Moira. Tracking her now, tipping to the outside, Promising Nyastasia. And then the back 2 still Fiddles Ready and Oliver's K. Off the turn they come. It is Operative West. Looking strong on the head end. No challengers yet to his supremacy. Has a lead of 1.5 lengths on Mr. Donovan as they roll by the half-mile point. Outside third and moving up, Promising Nyastasia. Inside fourth, Key Biscayne. Outside fifth, Fiddles Ready for Fred Gillis. Shuffle back, Promising Moira. The trailer to the outside, Oliver's K. Half in 101 and 1, 31 and 3 in the second quarter. It's Operative West setting sail down the backside. Following in there, Mr. Donovan from the pocket, Promising Nyastasia, trying to work it up first over. Following her, Fiddles Ready on the outside into fourth. Locked and blocked is Key Biscayne there, waiting for some racing room. And then Oliver's K and Promising Moira. 3/4 and 131 and 3, 30 and 2, third quarter. Still Operative West. It's his to win or lose. He's got a length on Mr. Donovan, who's had a good trip for Mark Bradley. Promising Nyastasia is folding and way wide for Fiddles Ready. Here they come. Operative West going to try to sprint home. Mr. Donovan out from the pocket has a shot at him. And then Key Biscayne. It's Operative West and Quentin Schneider. They're going to take it wire to wire. Mr. Donovan second, Key Biscayne third. It was Operative West, your winner. Opening race winner here on this evening's card, number 2, Operative West. A 6-year-old bay gelding by Armbro Operative from the storm damage mare Spring Flood. Owned by 2 Infinity Stable of Sherwood Park, Gerald Warenka of Edson, Alberta. Trained and driven to victory by Quentin Schneider. Operative West picking up his first win this year in 6 tries. Pacing the mile this evening in 2:03 flat. is Mandy's Rich, much the best. Ghost River Lady second, Prefontaine third. Third race field, under starter's command. And it's post time. They're off and pacing. Inside two, matching strides out of their Propaganda and Your Lucky Day. Also looking to leave was Red Star Alvin. Shooting through there was Shall We Waltz to pick up third horse position. As they move on that first turn, Propaganda does keep the lead for Rene Goulet. Dropping into second, Your Lucky Day. Racing third, Shall We Waltz. Back in fourth for Red Star Alvin. And then it is Pampered from fifth with Naked Bootleg, and 4 Wins completes the field back there in seventh. As they move to the quarter, Propaganda in full control early here, unhurried leader. Your Lucky Day content with the pocket. Shall We Waltz right there, nose to helmet third, then a gap of 2.5 to Red Star Alvin. First quarter, 29 3/5 seconds. Back in fifth then for Pampered. He looks to the outside for Brent Grundy. Then you have Naked Bootleg with 1 horse beaten, which is 4 Wins. They come off the turn. It's Propaganda. Had the inside position, made use of it, went to the front. Now has a challenge on the outside from Red Star Alvin, moving into second. Tucked in the pocket, Your Lucky Day. Also staying in is Shall We Waltz. To the outside move, Pampered. And then it is Naked Bootleg and 4 Wins. Half in a minute and 2/5, 30 and 4 in the second quarter. It's Propaganda on top in charge. Your Lucky Day rides the pocket. Red Star Alvin's going to try to move first over, doing it the tough way for Fred Gillis. He's moved into second down the backside. Under urging second over is Pampered. Down to the inside, Shall We Waltz is keeping up. And then Naked Bootleg and 4 Wins would have to sweep the field from back there in seventh. 3 quarters, 1:30 and 2, 30 seconds, third quarter. It's Propaganda on the top end, repelling Red Star Alvin. 3 wide for Pampered, and waiting to get out there, Your Lucky Day and Daryl Litke. They turn for home. Propaganda driving on now for Rene Goulet. Out from the pocket, Your Lucky Day. And then Red Star Alvin is Propaganda all out. Your Lucky Day trying to hunt them down. 2 horses to the wire. Propaganda, Your Lucky Day at the wire. Propaganda hanging on by about a head. Your Lucky Day second, and Shall We Waltz third. Number 1, Propaganda hanging on to win it. Second, 2, Your Lucky Day. Third, 3, Shall We Waltz. Fourth, 6, Red Star Alvin. Back to the winner's enclosure. Third race winner, number 1, Propaganda. 6-year-old bay gelding by Jeremy's Gambit from Russian Princess, owned by Glenda Smith of Surrey, British Columbia, Jerome and Florence Smith of Regina, Saskatchewan, trained by Glenda Smith, driven to victory by Rene Goulet. Propaganda picks up his 4th win this year, the mile this evening, 2:01 flat. Six horses on the gate from the second tier. Number 7, High Time We Went. The field now in motion. It's post time for the 4th. They're off and pacing. 4 across the track, leaving Red Star Choo Choo quickest from the inside. Ducking in the Gingerbread Man, still driving on 3 wide is All-American Hardy. He wants the top end for Mark Bradley. It's All-American Hardy scooting to the front. Red Star Choo Choo letting him go. The Gingerbread Man not sitting long in third. He's out and driving for Jamie Gray and is after the leader quickly. It's All-American Hardy being challenged aggressively by the Gingerbread Man. Those two make it to the quarter. Quick time. The Gingerbread Man does clear at the quarter. All-American Hardy now back to second, about 4 back to Red Star Choo Choo. First quarter, 29 and 1. Red Star Sammy's back and forth. He's tipping out for Brad Watt. Gapped out by 5 is High Time We Went. Then it is Skip to My MJs and the trailer, Keldanigmar. Stretched out field here. Lots of action. The Gingerbread Man made front. All-American Hardy having to sit second. Out and around and into third now. Red Star Sammy back in fourth. Red Star Choo Choo. Still gapped by 4. High Time We Went. Keldanigmar starting it up on the outside for Quentin Schneider. And the trailer moving out is Skip to My MJs. Half in 59 and 1, 30 seconds in the second quarter. It's the Gingerbread Man. Gonna have to drive on now. Here comes Red Star Sammy. Launched first over for Brad Watt. He's into second. Back on the inside, All-American Hardy. Outside fourth, Keldanigmar. From fifth, not doing too much, Red Star Choo Choo. Then Skip to My MJs and High Time We Went. They race to the far turn. They went past the 3/4, 129-4. It's the Gingerbread Man being put to the test. Red Star Sammy is coming on strong, sticks a neck in front, slipping out of the pocket, All-American Hardy, and then out wide, Skip to my MJs. They turn for the payoff. Red Star Sammy takes over. The Gingerbread Man is all out. All-American Hardy coming on. It's Red Star Sammy, though, clear by 2.5, and he's first over, first to the wire. Red Star Sammy wins it. All-American Hardy second, the Gingerbread Man third.